Here's a quick little garden update. Today is May 14th, and look at the garden. We got some rogue potato coming up right there. That's the garlic patch. This is the onion patch. I have never had such great luck with onions. I am definitely going to order from the same company again, the same style. And I've got that lone teeny weeny little asparagus back there. We're going to have to replant that. We have found that we have so many volunteer tomatoes, we don't know what to do with them. See them? Those are all volunteer tomatoes. We actually transplanted a few of them. These are our beans that have come in that we're very happy about. Hopefully this guy will recover. Had something eaten on him. We never really have good luck in the spring with beans. Don't know why. I guess just a specific type of bug pressure. We definitely need to cultivate in here. Look, there's a tree trying to grow. Get out of there. All right, see my lone little asparagus back there? There's actually tomatillos back there. That's a volunteer tomatillo plant. We got more beans in here. And then these are going to be our patty pan squash back here. There's another tomatillo, another tomatillo. I mean, they're everywhere. Look, this is what happens when you don't weed the bed. That's what happens when you do. All right, let's go over there to the carrots. Let's see if I can jump over here. Maybe. Don't fall. Wait for it. Don't get stuck on the thing. Oh, I made it. Oh, did I make it? I made it. Okay. Woohoo. Sweet. So the carrots finally showed up. It's very difficult to plant carrots, so I'm happy with that. We transplanted that tomato from over yonder and a couple 3 days ago, and it looks really good. These are the tomatoes that Greg started in his house, and we are already having to pull suckers off of them. That's a tomatillo that he started. And then we've got squash back here. Look, I'm pruning as we go. We got this random cilantro plant that decided to show up, so we left it. Another squash. More tomatoes that Greg grew out of his house. That tomato over there we transplanted, and that one on the end we transplanted. Something's eating our peppers, so we need some more peppers. We got some squash popping up. And look what the potatoes did. They went nuts. They went crazy nuts. Which I love, because this is the part of the garden that needed the most weeding. And so this is great because it's going to shade out all the grass seed. Oh, look, more tomatillos popping up. So I think this is wonderful back here because now it has had a full season of no sun. So the grass will be less intrusive. Oh, and then the Jerusalem artichokes are already taller than the fence. In the raised beds, we got growing pains. This is a new bed, so I'm trying to figure out how to make stuff grow, and somebody keeps eating my pepper plants. I had 4 pepper plants right there. They're gone. These 2 tomatoes survived. I'm probably going to transplant them. And the young man across the street gave me some beans, and somebody ate 2 of the 3. So that's why we have these poles. We're gonna replant in here, redo some soil maintenance, and then wrap the whole thing in chicken wire. We do have some peppers over here surviving, but I mean, see, something keeps eating it. And then that lone tomato plant over there that's just barely hanging on by a thread. So we've got to figure out a solution to protect the plants that are in here. So other than that, that is the garden for now. I'm so thrilled. We got some more weeding to do, but we've got a whole week of rain, so we'll probably get this stuff on Wednesday. We did those 2 rows the other day. So we have these 3 rows to do next, just to get the grass up. And when we come in and replant our pepper plants, we'll come in and weed these 3 rows next. And then we'll focus on the onions next, because we've cultivated those a couple times. So anyway, that's the backyard garden tour for now. We'll go to the front yard next. Now, I'm excited. We have some rogue plants coming in the tower. I don't know what they are. They might just be weeds, but I'm letting them grow for now. I know that's a marigold. We'll probably transplant that in the back. And then I think I've got some random trees trying to grow. Then just some rando weeds that I'm going to let go for a little while. Now, this tower, on the other hand, is going gangbusters. Got some nasturtiums popping up. The lettuce is just gorgeous. That's these 2 rows. Down here we have basil coming in thick. The spinach isn't doing so hot, so I think we're going to get some more spinach and put it down underneath. The mint is prolific, like mint usually is. Let me give it a spin. If you get your green stalks, get them on spinners. There's another basil, some chives, and that whole thing all the way around is celery. And then our strawberries that we transplanted are doing fantastic. The bok choy that randomly popped up went to seed and is flowered, so I'm just going to let it roll. And then we have some rogue tomato plants coming in, which is cool. We'll just leave them there. This is chamomile, and it's taking its time, but it's doing well. But look at all the little baby strawberries hanging off. Isn't it so pretty with the strawberries hanging off? I just think it's precious. All right, let's go down here. The daylilies went bananas per usual. The strawberries that we transplanted are looking fantastic. We're going to replace the butterfly bushes. They never came back up. That's a sage plant that's taken off, doing well. Some rosemary and lavender. Got a weed over there I'm getting ready to go pull. Those are chives. The rhubarb just went bananas again, like every year, which I love. That rhubarb is probably, I don't know, it's probably 7 or 8 years old now. So I love it. Chives, some ground cover. That's a St. John's wort over there in the middle, that little bitty bush looking thing. My creeping jennies are looking great. That's some bee balm. That's some alyssum. The thyme. This thyme down here is not doing as good as the one up there, but it's still doing great. That's another thyme right here. A little baby one. It's doing So, yeah, I'm digging it. Let me get this weed. Come here, weed. Oh, man. Okay. I got to go back and pull that up. I'm going to leave that right there so I know where it's at. Okay, something's digging in here too. Look at all the tunnels. The daylilies are getting ready to flower. Look how pretty. And there's a ton of them. See all the little sticks sticking up? I've got one tree over there I got to pull out. It decided to show up. The Jerusalem I got a couple Jerusalem artichokes coming up right here. But the St. John's wort, the strawberries are trying to take over the St. John's wort. So we got 2. Our neighbor gave us a couple ground covers. They're hanging in there. They're just still in that shock mode. So my creeping jennies are doing good. It's probably time to pick strawberries again. Y'all, we have made 40 pints, half pints of strawberry jam out of these strawberries this year. I mean, you want to talk about ridiculous. And I see a sea of red again already. I just don't know what to do with them. It's like the second or third flush, so they're teeny weeny. I might just call it and leave them and let them go. Oh, look, we had an iris pop up. Huh, cute. Got a couple new grasses over here that my girlfriend gave me. I have no idea what they are, but they're doing fine. These look like they're going to be irises or something. I'm not sure. Got something else popping up over here. Looks like it's coming up, but I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to leave it alone. I've had to transplant a few things, so I'll look at all the bad strawberries that we just threw out so the birds could have them. I mean, there's still, look, you reach in right here. Look how pretty. I don't think that one's going to make it inside. Oh, nope, that one's not going to make it inside. These are our garlic chives. I'm going to have to pull some of those daylilies because it's taken over. The strawberries have made it all the way over here. And then my hostas that Greg kept weed eating and I mulched over are coming up. We got one struggling in the middle. The rest of them look great. So I'm very happy about that. I want to take these hostas and I want to go all the way back to the driveway. Wouldn't that look beautiful with hostas just like lining the north side of the house? Yeah, that's what I want to do eventually. So yeah, that's the front yard garden tour. So y'all, I hope you enjoyed this garden tour. It doesn't look like much, but I am so thrilled at how beautiful everything is turning out. And it just, My yard has not looked this good in a really long time. So kudos to Greg, because he's the one keeping me on point and getting me out here and weeding even when I don't want to. So, I mean, I'm just so happy with my yard this year. It's never looked this good. So thanks, Greg. And yeah, if you got any questions about what I plant and why I plant, feel free to leave a comment below. If you haven't already, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. We really appreciate they're trying to get to 500 subscribers. So thank you if you've already subscribed, and continue to watch. We will continue to provide you content, maybe not always in the kitchen, but we'll get you something that's involved with food. So until we see you on the next video, bye y'all.